Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Addie and today we are working on a custom apartment complex for the world of Evergreen Harbor, which came with the Eco Lifestyle Expansion Pack. And I actually really like how this one turned out. There are a total of 12 units in this complex, but you could always change it to be 3 per level or like increase the unit max. There is a cheat for that. I don't remember what it is, I'm not gonna lie. And then right now we are working on the staircases, which go to the second level. So on the first level, there's a parking garage. On the second level, there is when is 6 of the units, and then the second level is the remaining 6. If you can hear my cat in the background, I apologize. He is demanding attention. It is not working very well for him. And then on top of all of that, there is communal laundry. There's not a lot else going on. I mean, there's 4 dumpsters you could dive in. But there's like laundry, and then there are a couple of like community activities. So like I put a couple games tables in the laundry room, but I didn't really do a lot of like other community things because I felt like this particular area like for is not supposed to be like luxury apartments. The only downside to this is if you actually like go through the gameplay of Eco Lifestyle, this won't change with the world. So you would have to like either do like a build cheat so that you could renovate it and like make it blend in with the world, or you would have to like just not put it down. But we are working on the garage at this point, and or the parking lot or whatever you want to call it. It's not quite a garage because garage is like enclosed on all sides, and it's not, but it is like a parking lot under the building. I've actually seen this quite a lot in some of the apartment complexes that are like around where I live. My personal complex does not have this, but other places I've seen, especially in like the downtown area of where I live, has this where you've got the parking lot under the building, and then you have the like actual units above. Although the ones that are near me are like 4 stories, including the garage or the like parking spaces. So this one's not. It's only 3, including that, but it's not like super big, but it is kind of big for The Sims. Because like I said, there are 12. Right now we are working on cluttering up the outside because like I said, this is not supposed to be like a nice place to live. This is definitely like in the grungy part of the world. So there's a lot more trash on this side. There's a lot more like pollution and like dirty air that goes on in this neighborhood as well. And then we're just getting those trash can or those dumpsters. They're not really trash cans. Next to all of this like abandoned furniture. I imagine that they were like doing renovations. And so they put like all of the old like broken stoves and refrigerators like just out by the dumpster, even though like in my personal experience, if someone's doing renovations, the people who do the renovations are the people who actually like take that away. But not in this build. Not in this build. They just dumped it by the dumpster. Um, but we do have a couple of shipping containers, and then there's this like car out here that actually has like a satellite dish on the top, and I thought that was kind of weird, so I put it out here. And then we do have a couple of like fake things. So in the oh gosh, I think it's City Living that it's on, but in City Living, I think there's these pipes that can break in the Needs TLC apartments. And I put those in a few of the apartments. I don't think they'll actually work in the same way as the City Living ones, but it was kind of a fun touch, even if they don't. And if they do, you can remove them. I will not be offended. I personally never play in the Needs TLC apartments. I find them really annoying. Um, I don't typically play in apartments in general, but when I do, I don't live in those ones. And then we are actually like putting in the units now. I do cut out like a lot of the floor plan because it's just me copy and pasting. So it's not really that interesting. At least I didn't think it was. And then now we are working on actually like painting the outside and like making it look like an actual building instead of just like a weird box. And then I did put some like power generators, although I don't know if they actually work. I think that it's more just like, because those are technically in the community spaces, like the stair landings and like the walkways are all like shared. But here is the floor plans, and then I do keep me decorating or like putting in the windows and stuff, because I didn't want it to be like too short. Um, but yeah, so I wanted it to be a little bit, I wanted to keep in as much as I possibly could without it being like kind of boring. All of these are different. So all of the units I decorate a little bit different, even though they are pretty much all the same layout. Like there's two floor plans. There's the one on the front of the building, which has the bathroom kind of vertical or like perpendicular to the front wall, and then there's the one in the back of the building, which has it parallel. And all of the units have 2 bedrooms. I don't furnish all of them to be like family apartments. I know that I personally have a 2 bed, but I don't have a roommate at all. I use that as an office, which I'm actually in right now. And then we are getting all of the floors and the wallpapers and things. I was doing this, and as I was going through with all of the wallpaper, like the interior wallpaper, I was like, you know what I should have done? I should have put in the interior wallpaper and then done the exterior wallpaper, but it's fine. We do have the laundry, like I was talking about. We do only have 3 per floor, but I felt like that was okay because I feel like that's pretty realistic. My personal unit does not have communal laundry, but these units are small and they don't exactly have like a lot of space for personal in-unit laundry. So we put it in here because this was like a bonus space, and so we put some like activities in here, a couple of tables, some like ping pong and things. My cat has decided he now randomly demands attention because I'm in here and it's apparently too early or whatever. And then we do only have one games table per side or per like level, but I felt like that was fine. And then I do end up getting a Blarfy in the corner over here because I didn't know what to put and I felt like it was empty. And then we are now moving on to like the actual units. So we have I only keep one pretty much. All of them are almost exactly the same. So I don't really show you all of them. So now you'll see that all of them have like a kitchen and a bathroom, and I am actually working on furnishing that the first unit. I think I show you the bottom 6, and then there are the upper 6 that I also furnished, but honestly, I don't think I really did a great job of the bottom one or of the top ones because I was kind of running out of steam, I'm not gonna lie. So a lot of those are like just empty. But this one's fully furnished. This one I imagined was like a family's unit, so the bedrooms are actually used as bedrooms. But I imagined they were like kind of outgrowing this space and probably going to be moving relatively soon. So they've got a lot of things, and they actually have 2 kids. So the kids actually share their room, and they have a bunk bed. And then in the parents' room, obviously it's a double bed. And so we've got a lot going on in this one. And then they also have a cat living in this unit as well. So this houses a total of 5 Sims if you include the cat. And then the kids' bedroom is honestly a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie, but they've got everything that they need. They have a Blarfy, they have what is it called? A chest, a toy chest, and a dresser. And then in here we have the primary bedroom. It's slightly bigger if it's a double bed. And I think I will come back to that, but we're getting some like wall art over here first. And I apologize for my cat if you can hear him. He's being very loud right now. And then in here we have a couple of like old-timey pictures. They're like brown. They're like black and white, but they're brown. And then we've got a dresser and a mirror, and they also have some pictures. I didn't fill them. I didn't like make Sims for this build or anything, but it's kind of fun to just put those in and be like, this is where I would put it. And then this Sim is moving in. There are 12 of these, so I'm going to start talking and then I might correct myself. But I believe this unit is the unit that I imagined. This Sim was probably like freshly out of college. No, that was a different build. Okay. This one is oh, and then we put the litter box in there and bowls because I realized I forgot those. And then we moved back in here, and this one has is like I imagined this Sim probably was a writer and worked from home. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, so this sim I imagined was like recently graduated, is moving in from the dorms. So they've got like some things, but it's not like big furniture. So we've got a couple of chairs and a couch. The couch ends up going kind of like that. So there are places for your Sims to sit, but it's not like what I would describe as furnished. And then I did imagine that this sim had a dog, so we have things for the dog, and like even though the sim has like a full refrigerator, like I said, I imagined that they were moving in from the dorms, so we put the microwave on top of a mini fridge. And then that sim I imagined was an artist who is moving out. Maybe they outgrew the space. Maybe they got married. I don't know. I don't care. They're moving out. They're an artist. They left all their artist stuff here for right now. This sim is, I believe, the Traveler sim. And so, or no, this is the Maker's sim. Maybe they are a traveler because I have the archaeology table. I don't know. But they've got like a telescope and a wardrobe and like a bunch of like maker things. So, and then, so like they've got like the candle making station and stuff. And then in here, they do have a formal dining room, which is nice. And we end up getting a rug. I think it's from base game. And it ends up being one from base game. And then, yeah, it's this one. And then we kind of like rotate it. So it's like somebody was walking on it. And then I did try to put a microwave in here, but it doesn't slot onto anything. And I tried to do this backwards thing with the with the refrigerator because I didn't really want your Sims to use it, but you can't rotate on that one. So we just gave up and put a trash can instead. And then I think we move into the, oh no, we get some pictures on the wall because I imagine they took a lot of them. And then in here we have more pictures, and then we have some wall art on this wall. And we get some cracks and things around the place before we move into the hall or into the study thing, the workplace, the working room, the hobbies room. And I just go through and I put like a ton of like artwork that kind of vaguely looks like it could be from the travels. So we've got artwork from City Living and the Growing Together pack and base game and just like a bunch of things. And then we have this painting, the painting of like, I forget who it is. It's some random sim from City Living that I don't think actually is alive anymore, but that's okay. And we've got a couple of posters and just like a lot of different kinds of artwork. And I imagine they were slowly working on building up all of the walls to have all different sorts of paintings and things. And then in here, we had a couple more rugs, and I think we should be moving on to the next unit. Oh, we're going to decorate the bathroom really quick, and then we'll be moving on to the next unit. Yeah. I honestly don't remember what this one was. Like, I don't remember what I put in this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. So I guess we'll find out together. So we do have a living room in this one, but we don't have, as we can see, we don't have like a formal dining. There wasn't enough space for both in most of the units, especially if I wanted like a full 3-seater couch. So I didn't put that. We do have like some like a formal kind of entry that's kind of made by the TV, which is actually from Tiny Living. And we get some books on there, and then we move into the bedroom. And oh, this one. So I imagined this family had or was expecting a baby. So maybe it was a newborn, maybe they're expecting a baby. And so I have like a little nursery set up in here. And then the parents are obviously in the other one, in the other bedroom. And I actually really, really love how this nursery came out. It is a little bit gross just because the carpet probably hasn't been cleaned in a while. But we are coming to the end of the video now, so if you like this, if you could like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot, and I will see all of you in the next video.